Hello, welcome back to Rimworld. So I haven't done anything in the game between streams. Last episode was a reasonably quiet episode. We had some inspired taming and we tamed a warg and a bear. We also got this whole setup added at the bottom of the base here. So just a defensive area because we had mechs coming in with long range weapons. The pikemen with the long range weapons, and they were able to shoot us from outside of our assault rifle range. We've all got assault rifles, so we added this in here so that wherever anyone is within these walls, we can shoot them from this whole area. Between episodes, as I say, I haven't recorded anymore, but I have played ahead on a separate save just to test out traveling across the world. So I tested out jumping in drop pods from here to over here. I thought we could jump over to this spot here, but it's just out of range. So I actually jumped to, and I think maybe this one was as well, I jumped to one of these tiles here with the mountains, with the small hills rather. And I think that's what we're going to do. So I've sort of prepared what I want to do. I played like maybe 2 days into starting a new colony here, and it went reasonably well. So that is the plan. This episode we want to send. It is going to be the people I said last time: Sam, Marulo, Hammer, and Schmidt. I'm also going to send Lech. Lech is a good choice for this. Because not only has he got the 8 in construction, he's also a doctor, and that group is a bit weak on doctors. Sam can't do medical, Schmidt has a 4, Marulo has a 4, and Hammer has a 6. So Hammer's the best there. But that crew seems reasonably good. Schmidt is a miner, so we've got that covered. And everything else is basically covered. We've got plant cutters to get trees. I think Marulo is the best plant person. Yeah, 13. So that's the group. So we're going to give it a go. Meanwhile, the main colony here is dealing with animal flu. Just in 4 of the chickens, 2 hens, and 2 roosters. So we'll leave the main colony doing that. But we're going to send these pods now. One thing I do need to do is go into options and gameplay and just allow us to have 2 colonies. I think this is where I've changed it before saving, or changing it outside the save is already applied. The other thing is here, we had tried to launch one of these already, just as a test. I think it might not have even been on stream, but when I go into load, it doesn't load all 4 drop pods. So I figured out a solution to this, and it's to get this to uninstall, and if someone can come and do that, then we can get on with the loading. Scipio's coming in, and then immediately I'm going to reinstall that here. No. There we go, and now this is no longer waiting to launch, and we can load, and we've got the full 600 kilograms of mass in cargo in this. So the plan, I'm just going to go straight on with it. Lech, Hammer, Marulo, Sam, and Schmidt. There are 5 pawns for the new colony. Not going to take any animals. We can always send someone or something through in the future. Not sure why there's a little black bar here. I assume that's on the recording as well. Can't see. Then we're going to take the pemmican. Somehow I ended up with kibble last time. I think maybe some of these people are carrying kibble, so I'm going to double check them. But pemmican, I'm going to ask for 40 simple meals. I don't know how well that will happen. Yeah, we did run out of components quite quickly, so I'm going to send 15 of those. And then it's going to be 25 herbal meds, 5 regular meds just in case, some penoxycyllin, I think 10 maybe, 2 doses each. Then I do want some wood, but it's not the end of the world. I'm going to go 150 wood. How are we doing? We've got about 150 left. So steel, it's going to be tricky on the steel. So we can do up to 300. But I do also want books because it will be important to have some recreation. So I want one of these that's a recreation book. Maybe this one. We can build a bookshelf as well. Porcupine's crossbow, yeah, that's fine. Maybe a TV. We can build TVs, so that's fine. So what are we missing? Is it just the steel? I did want to take some marble as well, but I think marble is quite heavy if I search. It is 1.25 kilograms. So I think we're just going to take steel. $2.90. Yeah. Anything else? So simple meals, pemmican. We've got the components. We've got the meds, the herbal meds, the penoxycyllin, the steel, a book, and wood. And that's the full mass. We're too heavy to move, but that's not an issue. So if we accept, it will give us a warning, I think. Yeah. The caravan will be immobile if you launch to an empty tile. Continue anyway. Yes. So I'm just going to jump through these people and check they're not carrying anything I don't want them to. Yeah, 49 kibble. We do not need the kibble, Lech. You're not going to be doing much animaling, but you are going to be working on the construction. So, Marulo, have you got anything we want you to drop? No. Let's check Sam. You've got kibble as well. Where are you? Yeah, you can drop that. And then Hammer, you've got kibble. Yeah, it was 3 people with stacks of kibble. Crikey. Okay. And I think these meals need to be allowed so that they can get to them. So we'll let those get packed up. Yeah, here come the meals. They were missing last time I did this. But as I say, that was just like a temporary playthrough. I didn't do any recording. Literally just wanted to test how it went settling on a new tile. I didn't want to risk anything being completely ruined and having to go back on what we were doing. So I know roughly how this will play out. I don't know whether it will generate the same tile. I think it will, which would be very good. But it looks like these are the last bits and pieces coming in. Murillo, Sam and Schmidt are waiting here. Lech, you're coming up. Sam, you're also here. Oh, it's just Lech, I think. And Lech is frail with a bad back, but they're going to be decent at the constructing. Here we go. Murillo, Sam. I think Sam's in. Transport pod ready to launch. There we go. Sam was just busy doing other things. It is 5 PM, but I'm going to launch. So, launch all. I don't think we need to click on all of them, but I'm going to. Yeah, it's the select the launch group. Launch. Excuse me. And then where I originally thought of going was here. It's out of range. This tile with no hills is out of range, but this one here is with small hills is within range. So off they go. I am actually going to, as they disappear, I'm going to build 4 more transport pods ready for this to be filled back up. Yeah, that will give Shiason and the other constructors something to do. So let's head to the world map. there is our shuttle. I think this is a new symbol for the latest version of Rimworld for Odyssey. Yeah, I recognise this one, but when you zoom out, having a little shuttle pod travelling across the world is very nice. I'm immediately going to pause. These guys are just in a caravan that can't move at the minute. There's a camp option, but because I've turned on the 2 colonies, we can settle. The game doesn't recommend you settle. When you do it, it says, this isn't what Rimworld's been made for. Please don't do this. And definitely don't do it for your first few playthroughs, something like that. But it's okay, I have done this before, and we are on the same map as before. Excellent. So it's... I'm not sure what size maps we've got. I think they're medium ones, or standard, or whatever it's called. But we have this lovely little secluded area here. It only has 1 entrance down the bottom here. I'm about to create a second entrance here. But it's really well defended, which is lovely. We have this like 3 tile gap here. And Schmidt, I'm going to immediately get you working on this. I'm going to basically play this out very quickly based on what I thought worked last time. So I'm going to do this. We are going to get some mining done down there as well. We need some more wood, so this is going to be tree chopping. Basically anything that is fully grown here can be chopped. Marulo, that's going to be you. You're eating, I think. Yeah, it's been a long journey probably. But Schmidt has already eaten or doesn't need to eat. Lech, you are hauling things. Now, I'm not going to get you to haul things. I'm going to get you to build. So immediately I want beds. So I'm going to go for a double bed, and then Lech can have a single bed for now. And I'm going to move these in a second. But yeah, Lech, if you can get on these, that would be excellent. Sam, you are hauling. Okay, yeah, I need to hold off on that. So literally do anything else at the moment. Hammer's going to do some tree chopping. Schmidt, I'm going to make sure you mine through here. And this is going to take a bit more concentration from this point on in the playthrough because we have 2 bases. If I get like a little notification saying someone, you know, a cougar is hunting someone or a timber wolf is hunting someone, I might miss it and we might struggle. But that's sort of the danger here. Lech, I'm going to get you to finish this one. Sam, you can't do that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, perfect. So we are going to put a door in here as soon as we can. This bed is going to be removed over. Okay, let's do this. So we're going to get a stockpile zone in here, and then if people want to drag things, take the valuable bits first, and then the food, and then these. Actually, maybe we can take this bed over here, but I'll get a wall set up so that we know where we're building. This area has some fertile soil. It also has this, which is mud, so we can't easily build on mud. Can't build wood on mud straight away. We've also got, yeah, that's that area we can't build on. But fertile soil, I want to avoid that and do something like this, I think. And then this can be harvested, and so can this one, just to get out of the way. And I'm going to put a door up here. And another door down here. And I also want a door on this bottom area, just to fence us fully in. Schmidt, you can do what you want, really, but this bed is going to be relocated to somewhere down here. Sam, can you take that, please? We want a roof over this. all of this. And then Lech, hopefully you're working on the double bed. And these beds I need to set up so that they are correct. No, you need to work on that. You are our constructor. So this is Sam's bed. Sam is Marulo's partner, spouse. So they can share this bed, Marulo and Sam. I'm going to haul this out of the way. I'm going to put a dumping stockpile just here. And Schmidt, if you could do this next, that would be great. Great, Lech is back on this. So this one will be Schmidt and Hammer. I'm going to set the owners to Hammer and Schmidt, and then also reinstall this down here. I just wanted to get it built straight away. Let's do it one up. So if there's a wall, yeah, okay, I'm going to just change this around a little bit. I'm thinking a wall here, wall here, wall here. So reinstall this one down here. Who's next on the moving things? Hammer. You can do this bed, and then Marulo, you're going to harvest this oak tree. I'm just going to pause these 3 walls, and Lech, you're going to do this final bed for yourself. Oop, my mistake. Let's reinstall this down here. Marulo, you can harvest this oak tree. Let's just stargazing. I do want a little bit of wall here, just so we can build roofs. Sorry, yeah, off to bed. So this will be Lech's bed. And if anyone else has anything to... Oh, this book is a priority. I'm just going to build a roof. You don't have constructing, so Marulo constructing. 4 in constructing, please. And I'm just going to get you to build a roof. There we go. So it's outdoors, deteriorating, but it could be worse. I'm just going to actually do this over this whole area. Like this. There we go. So anything under here won't deteriorate quite as quickly. So that's 1 a day. Up here it's 2 a day. And these are 10 a day, and these are 10 a day. So I'm just going to check everything's okay over here. Yeah, Kamiko is getting this plasteel, and Nagam is doing absolutely nothing because he cannot do dumb labour. Over here, Sam is roofing. Sam, could I get you to work on this door? We can open it, but I do want these 2 doors built. Lovely. Bit of defence. Oh, there's cargo pods somewhere. Oh, it's on this map. Lovely. What have we been sent? Cloth. Okay. Let's not haul it all at once. We'll leave that for a little bit. I do want to focus on this base. So Let's get a mine out on this here. That will give Schmidt something to do. Power-wise, we're going to want a wood generator. Maybe next to here. I want a regular wall lamp in here as well. Let's get just a torch lamp in the middle here for now. That's good enough. Let's, can you do some wood work? Hammer. Once you're done with that, haul some wood. Oh, and we have a raid. Is it on this map? It is. Let's see what little raid we have. We have one pirate named Park with a steel club. Hopefully, given that we've got 2 walls here, he will go round. Attacking immediately. So, Hammer, I'm going to actually get you to haul wood immediately. Yeah, and we're going to close this door. Where is he coming in? Down there. Okay, haul this and haul steel maybe? And then I'm just going to put a zone set up. So let's rename this one as walled in. And that's just going to be this whole area here. So I'm just going to do any of this basically. Lech is reading in a dark corner. Okay. Yeah, we'll do something like that for now, and then everyone is going to be in walled in, except you, because you are hauling something and you are hauling something. So get you to haul some wood and you to haul some steel. And you're probably going to try and come through this door, but it's going to be closed. Okay, then we can put you all on walled in. Just going to check on the other colony. Nothing much happening. We're going to also, while this raid is coming in, we're also going to put down a horseshoe pin over here. Maybe here. Schmidt. Where's Schmidt? No, not Schmidt. Sam. Sam's here. Yeah, you're struggling, but you'll be okay. Oh, that's getting dangerous. Let's grab everyone. Lech, you're gonna be all the way back here. Hammer is our... Oh no, that's fine. Okay, Sam, can you do this? Oh, actually, Lech, you're by the wood. You can do this. Sam, everyone else line up ready to defend down here. Here comes Park, and Park is dead. Okay, there we go. That was quite a quick one. Let's get a grave down outside somewhere. It needs to. It can't be on the rock. So this looks like soil, but it's actually rough sandstone. A bit difficult to differentiate. That's not ideal. Basically, want it on the low fertility. So like maybe this whole area, and then I'm going to just disallow these ones. Unforbid. Sam, can you... Oh, everyone can go anywhere. Sam, can you come do this one, please? Now, in terms of what I want for these rooms, I think it's going to be food is our next priority. So I'm going to unpause and put in an electric stove. Maybe here. So Schmidt, can I just get you to pause from that a second and just get rid of this? This is almost roofed in. We just need the walls. Yeah, Lech, can you come and do this? Marulo, lovely, but I would like you to come and get rid of this tree, please. And we're going to haul this. Come in here, electric stove. There. Sam is building walls as well, that's lovely. Oh, I forgot to forbid that one. Lech, you can come and do this door as well, because you're rather higher construct it. So Lech has the 8, Sam has a 6. And then we've got a 2, a 1, and a 2. It's 23 degrees outside. We're going to want to cool it down as well. So I'm going to build a cooler. I think I'll do that right here rather than the wood, so we can cancel the wood. So I'll let Sam move materials up for this, and then Lech is going to do the work. So Lech, you are going to be a 1 on constructing, or a 2 I guess. Yeah, a 1. A 1 is fine. Speed ahead. Okay. Is this a room? It's still outdoors. I think it's this bit here. So roof over here, please. It says outdoors. Oh, it is literally just the cooler. Okay, so we're nearly there. We're very nearly there to having a basic second colony set up. Let's focus on the power, please, and then we're going to do some hidden conduit under here. There we go. Everything's connecting up. I'm just going to refresh these so that they connect straight up to the power. Okay, everyone has nothing to do, which is really good, but we are going to put in some bills. So I'm going to do cook simple meals, do until you have, and then I'm going to put this to 40. And we want a refrigerator. So I don't know if we've got any components left. How many are we doing? 8. 8 is good. 8 is really good. Now this will be temperature, dual refrigerator. So this is going to go here, and one of these is going to have meals, and then I think maybe, so this can hold 60. So I think it's going to be a really simple setup of this, or maybe I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this down one. And then it's going to be, yeah, slightly different. Can you do this reasonably quickly? Yeah. So we're going to have this doing with raw materials, raw food, and then this with meals. That's going to be the setup here. This takes one component and this takes one component. Do the quad fridges. The quad fridges take 2. No, that makes sense. So dual, this is 40 and 1, and then quad is 60 and 2. So you save some steel, but we have steel, so I'm not worried about it. At the same time, I'm going to come in here and harvest any fully grown plants. I'm also going to harvest any fully grown heel root, because it would be good to get more heel root into the base. We can get these going, so I want some walls in here, and it's just going to be very basic rooms. I'm actually going to put the doors, a little bit of aesthetic work. Doors are going to go like here, and we don't need these because those are going to be coolers. Actually, the coolers are going to go on the bottom of the side here. So let's do this like this. And it'll be like that. I'm going to move this cooler to here. Let, can you move this please? And then I'm going to get you to build a wall here. Good, that's all indoors again. And that's just so that we can enclose this kitchen here. And that can be a vent as well, so... there's travellers. I didn't catch what map they're on. Let's have a quick look if they're here. No, over on the other map. Well, if they're here, I can't see them. This map definitely feels bigger. I don't know if I'm imagining that. Oh, here they are. Like our original map. I think I'm imagining it. Maybe it's the same size. But it definitely... This feels a lot smaller. I'm fully zoomed out and that's the whole map. If I'm here... Yeah, no, okay, it's the same size. They don't have anything to trade. They're just passing through. Let's get more wood though, because we will need more for the walls and for the generator. Oh, these have already been built. Lovely. Let's get some doors added. So this one is going to be storage, clear all and meals, and this one is going to be clear all and raw food. I do want a battery, so power battery. We are low on steel, so we're going to get Schmidt mining some more of this. I assume this connects through. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So Schmidt, as soon as you've broke into these bits, we're going to get some more of this. Some more walls built along here. Very basic base has been set up. I feel like that was a speedy run through of that setup of that new base. But as I say, I did play ahead a little, so I knew what I was getting myself in for, what needed to be done urgently. Chef has made a masterwork flak vest, which Kamiko is wearing. That's good to see. I did want to check that our warg is doing okay. So, warg 1, are you eating? You need food, so you don't take kibble. This is a concern. Now, let's get some more boar hunting going. Nagam, sorry, might come and do that. Otherwise, it can be done in the morning. We've got some gazelle as well. All the way down here. But yeah. Let's go to the raid, the masterwork. Oh, and the cargo pods. Was this brought in? Oh, I think it was. Lovely. So is anything here deteriorating? Yes. Herbal meds. Herbal meds need to go on a in a fridge. So let's go to temperature. And then a single refrigerator. Maybe here. I'm hoping that's on this map. It is not. I feared that might be the case. So I am actually going to what do I want to do? I think I'm going to wall off this. Maybe? No, because this is all the same indoor temperature now. How much of this can I shrink down? Yeah, to here. That's fine. I'm going to get Schmidt to mine this, and then I'm going to do that, and then there's going to be a wall across here. with a door here. Yeah, that's fine. All of this could be hauled then. Orders. Haul urgently these bits. And then I'm going to make this smaller here. So shrink zone. Those two are not... Yeah, basically I don't want any of this, but I want to keep it in one zone. This is all in the same zone. That'll be fine. It's 19 outside. It's not going to be super warm. But for now, I'm going to add a new zone here and call this manage area, new area, colony 2. And colony 2 is going to be all of this out to wherever they want to go to, pretty much that. I'm going to allow these to be built. I do want to quickly do some work assignments. So we have a cook here, that's going to be Sam. 2 is fine. Our plant cutter, that's going to be Marulo. 2 is fine. I think that's the important bits. We've got haul, we've got some cleaners. I'm going to drop your cleaning down. That hasn't mattered yet because we haven't got home zone. But let's do the home zone as well. So those 2, all of this here, and this area in here will be our home zone. And I'm going to add all of this wall as well. We do want a table and some chairs. And I also want a chair in here and a light. And I'm going to go for an electric light just because it will be a struggle to do this without any electric light, just using the torches. So furniture, wall lamp, that's going on here. I think we might move this door down to here actually. It doesn't matter super considerably anyway. I think that's fine. Now some of these were harvest fully grown. Maybe people are eating berries. I don't see berries anywhere. That's fine. Pemmican can go in here as well if we have room for it. Right, okay. And then schedule everyone to Colony 2 area. Okay, that is this base set up. In the next episode, we are going to face the tribespeople. I can't see the tribespeople. Where are they? Oh, I'm still in the wrong colony. Up here. Oh, crikey. We have 23 tribespeople attacking immediately. Wow. Okay. See if our smaller colony of 13 people, Nagam, you are going to come home. See if this colony can withstand it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. My name is Pinelark Nerd, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.